Welcome to Moral Story English. Today, we have a very special and inspiring tale for you. A story about courage, dreams, and overcoming challenges. It's called The Brave Girl Who Climbed the Mountain. So, get comfortable and let's begin. Once upon a time, nestled in a cozy little village at the foot of a great mountain range, lived a young girl named Srey. Unlike the other children who were content playing in the village square, Srey had a heart full of adventure. She would spend her days gazing up at the towering peak that watched over her home, the tallest mountain for miles around. It was a majestic sight, often shrouded in mist, its summit kissed by the clouds. While others saw it as a formidable and unyielding giant, Srey saw a challenge, an invitation. She dreamed of climbing it, of standing on its very top and seeing the world stretch out beneath her. Her dream was met with concern and doubt from the villagers. "Srey, it's far too dangerous," one elder warned, his face etched with worry. "The paths are treacherous and the winds are fierce. You are too young and small for such a perilous journey," another villager added. "No one from our village has climbed that mountain in a lifetime. It's impossible." But Srey's spirit was not easily swayed. She looked them in the eyes, her own determination shining brightly, and said, "I hear your words, and I understand your fears, but I must try. It's a calling in my heart. I want to see the world from the top, to touch the clouds, and to know that I was brave enough to chase my own horizon." And so with a small, sturdy backpack filled with some water, bread, and a warm blanket, Srey set off at the crack of dawn. Only other companion was the unwavering courage that beat steadily in her heart. The journey began pleasantly enough, with a well-trodden path winding through lush green forests. Birds sang cheerful songs, and friendly squirrels scampered across her path. But as she climbed higher, the terrain began to change. The gentle slope became a steep, rocky incline. The friendly forest gave way to sparse, hardy bushes clinging to the mountainside. The air grew thinner and colder, and a sharp wind began to whistle around her, testing her resolve. There were moments when doubt crept into her mind. Her legs ached, her breath came in ragged gasps, and the peak seemed no closer than when she had started. She stumbled on loose stones, and her hands grew sore from gripping onto cold, hard rock faces. She thought about the warm, safe village below. She could turn back and no one would blame her. But then she would look up. She would see how far she had already come, and the image of the sunrise from the summit would flash in her mind. "I can do this," she whispered to the wind. "Just one more step." And then another. She drew strength from her dream, pushing aside her fear and fatigue. She rested when she needed to, took sips of water, and kept her eyes fixed on the goal ahead. After what felt like an eternity of climbing, of pushing her body and spirit to their limits, she saw it, the final ridge. With a renewed surge of energy, she scrambled up the last few feet, and then she was there. She was standing on the very top of the world. Before her, a breathtaking panorama unfolded. The sun was just beginning to peek over the distant horizon, painting the sky in magnificent shades of orange, pink, and gold. A sea of soft white clouds stretched out below her like a fluffy blanket, with the peaks of other mountains rising like islands. The world was vast, beautiful, and utterly silent. A single tear of joy rolled down her cheek. "I did it," she whispered, her voice filled with awe. "I faced my fear, and I reached my dream." The view was more spectacular than she had ever imagined. When Srey finally made her way back down to the village, tired but triumphant, the sun was high in the sky. The villagers, who had been watching the mountain with anxious eyes, saw her small figure descending. A cheer erupted, spreading through the streets like wildfire. They rushed to greet her, their faces filled not with doubt, but with admiration and pride. They saw the scrapes on her knees and the weariness in her eyes. But most of all, they saw the radiant light of accomplishment that shone from within her. Srey's incredible journey became a legendary tale in the village. Her bravery was a spark that lit a fire in the hearts of everyone, young and old. The children started looking at the world with new eyes, dreaming bigger dreams of their own. The adults were reminded that it's never too late to try new things or to follow a long-forgotten passion. Srey had not just climbed a mountain of rock and ice. She had shown everyone that the biggest mountains we have to climb are often the ones within ourselves, the mountains of fear and doubt. And so, the moral of our story is this: courage and determination are the tools that can help you reach great heights, no matter how big your dream or how steep the path. If you believe in yourself and never give up, you can achieve the impossible. Thank you for listening to the brave girl who climbed the mountain here on Moral Story English. We hope her story has inspired you as much as it has inspired us. If you enjoyed this tale, please show your support by giving us a like, sharing it with friends and family, and subscribing to our channel for more inspiring stories. Until next time, keep dreaming and keep climbing.